Hey there, today I'm going to make a short recap about a regular manga since it is going to get an anime adaptation soon. If you like comedy, action, and fantasy, then you should watch this video. If you don't know where to read it, Google is your best friend. Well, the name kinda explains everything. Basically, the guild receptionist, Elena, is overpowered, but she chooses this work because she likes a stable job. At first, she thought that being a guild receptionist is an easy job, since all they have to do is paperwork and giving out quests to adventurers. However, her job is not what she expected it to be. Anyways, she is working as usual, and there are a lot of adventurers in the guild. Suddenly, a guy in armor showed up, and his name is Ganzu. He is from the Silver Sword Party. It seems like he is very famous, but she does not give a shit about that. She has no idea why the hell did he choose her instead of other four receptionists. Well, I guess she does not know that she is the main character. Despite that, she still has to do her job and serve him. He told her that he wants to get a quest to subdue the boss of the underground ruins. Based on others' reactions, it seems like the boss is very powerful. He keeps bragging about his party, and as usual, she does not care at all. In fact, she seems to be very angry because they are taking too long to clear the dungeon. That is the reason why her work is piling up every day. After that, she wants them to show her some identification. However, he is not willing to show her because he is a self-entitled person. That pissed her off even more, but she understands his feeling. He has a legendary tier relic weapon, and that is enough to prove his identity. Despite that, she still needs to follow the standard operating procedure. So, she politely explained to him about the importance of showing his license to her. After listening to that, he took off his helmet and showed his face instead. I guess he does not understand human language. Who knew that customer service in another world is also very challenging too? Anyways, after a while, he has no choice but to show her his license and sign the required documents. That is how tiring her work as a guild receptionist. She might also face some Karens too. Moving on, it seems like she is working overtime. She is very exhausted from managing those paperworks. To make matter worse, her coworker are not helping her too. She is so tired and wants to go home. Well, I can understand her feelings. She is very angry at the final boss because it is too powerful. As a result, the adventurers are taking a very long time to deal with it. Since the boss attracts other monsters, there are countless quests that can be taken to deal with those monsters. More quests means more work for her. She is so done with her work. Before this, her workload is pretty light, and she is living the dream. However, everything changed
when the Fire Nation attacked.
Everything changed when the boss monster starts to cause problem. She couldn't sleep properly, and all she has to do is work, and work. She is enduring that at first. However, she decided that enough is enough. Since those adventurers are too weak to defeat the final boss, she decided to do it herself. What a surprise, she is also an adventurer too. After approving her own quest, she is going to take down that final boss and reclaim her peaceful day. In the meantime, there is someone challenging the boss. It is the Silver Sword Party, and they are fighting the boss. As expected, the boss is very powerful, and it broke Ganzu's legendary weapon. He is shocked by that and lost his will to battle. The party leader, Jade, decided to retreat for now. Suddenly, someone in a cloak walked past them. It is Elena, but they did not find out about her identity. He tries to warn and stop her, but she ignored him. After that, she used a magic spell and spawned a huge hammer. She equipped the hammer and confront the dragon. She seems to be very angry at it. Instead of running away, she is going toward the dragon because she can't beat the shit out of it without getting closer.
Holy fucking shit! Is that a motherfucking Jojo?
That dragon is very surprised when she is just walking casually toward it. So, it launched its fire breath toward her. She jumped into the air to dodge it and bonked the dragon in its head. As a result, the dragon is defeated by her in just one hit. Damn, I guess she is the one bonk woman now. In the meantime, the Silver Sword Party are watching her battle in 4K and they have no idea what just happened. When they are still in shock, she keeps beating the hell out of the dragon, although it has already been defeated. She bonked the dragon so hard that it finally turned into loots. Meanwhile, they are speechless as usual. Jade thought that he is actually dreaming right now. Ganzu informed him that it is the executioner. Every time a dungeon has not been cleared in a long time, the executioner appeared out of nowhere and cleared the dungeon in no time. In addition, the executioner always cleared the dungeon alone. He is very surprised after finding that out. After that, she just left without taking the loots. When she walked past Jade, he managed to see her face, and he found out that it is a woman. On the next day, it seems like she has messed something up. As expected, the Silver Sword Party is looking for her. They even stated the description of her in the poster. In the meantime, they are looking for a new party member since Ganzu has retired from the front line. The other adventurers are talking about the party. Suddenly, they start to talk about the executioner, which is her. They keep talking about her and how they would like to meet the executioner. Little did they know that the executioner is just right beside them. She knew that she has messed up, since a guild receptionist is prohibited to get another job. If she was found out, then she will be fired, and she will lose her only stable job. Being a guild receptionist is her ideal work since it is stable and pays well. Therefore, she must keep her identity a secret no matter what. In the meantime, Jade is watching a fight at the arena. He is still thinking about that executioner and her god tier power. The other thought that he might be dreaming at that time. Even his party member, Luluri, agrees with that. There is no way someone that strong exists, and their identity is not known to everyone. He told her that she is there too, and she also saw the executioner with her own eyes. In addition, the executioner also signed the documents too, and it is a masculine name, which is Revolk Anila. Well, that is her real name in backwards. Despite having a masculine name, he is very sure that it is a woman. Whoa, he should be very careful there, since it is 2023 now. One misgender will spell the end of his career. You guys should be very careful too in real life. Just because that person looks like a woman does not mean that they are a woman. Who knows that they might be an attack helicopter? Please sub to my channel for more 2023 survival tips like this. Anyways, Luluri is angry at him for getting distracted by the executioner. She wants him to focus on his training and work and acts like a party leader. He agrees with her and left the arena. Despite that, he is still thinking of the executioner. He had searched everywhere and there is not a single information about it. He starts to doubt himself and thought that the executioner might not be a woman. Now, he has finally taken a step forward toward progress. Well, moving on, he realized that the Warhammer is a divine skill, and that skill should not exist in this world now. Even if someone has it, everyone would have known about that person. In addition, he is also curious because she is not interested in this legendary tier loot. Well, all she interested is a stable 9-to-5 job and a peaceful life. When he is thinking about her, he suddenly saw a woman who matched the description perfectly. He knew that he has found the executioner and quickly chase after her. And as always, do not ever do that in real life, or you will be thrown into a jail and get cancelled. When he managed to reach her, he is very surprised because she is going to work at the guild. After that, he entered the guild and requested to speak with her privately. He begins to ask her about any information regarding the executioner. She handled this professionally and wants to direct him to other guild receptionists. However, he suddenly told her that he has already seen the face of the executioner clearly. This means that he knew that she is the executioner. In the meantime, she is having flashbacks of her peaceful and hectic life. She knew that her life is over. Despite that, she is not giving up her ideal life. He seems very relieved after finding out about her identity. After that, he gave her the loot from the dragon because she is the one who defeated it. She asked him to stop joking, and he told her that he is not making a funny moments video and he is not getting sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend. Therefore, she took the legendary tier loot and crushed it with her bare hand. She wants this to serve as a warning. She menacingly informed him that she will despawn him into another world if her secret is exposed to others and her ideal peaceful life is gone. She told him that she just wants to live a normal life. After that, she managed to chase him away. After work, she is very happy because her objective is completed. However, Jade is waiting for her. As always, she handled this professionally and wants to get the hell out of there. He suddenly used a skill and grabbed her hand. As a result, she couldn't move an inch. Damn, you guys should never do that in real life because it is actually very rude and creepy. Anyways, her reaction is just as expected. However, she has no choice but to have a talk with him in a secluded area. As expected, he wants her to join his party. Before he could finish his sentence, she wants to use the hammer to bonk him so he will lose his memory forever by despawning. Luckily, he was protected by the plot armor, so she missed him. He is very surprised by her action, and she told him that she is sealing his mouth shut permanently. He told her that it is very unreasonable, but everything is worth it for her if she can have a peaceful life as before. He tries to delay his despawn timer by changing the subject. He wants to know about her divine skill. She is definitely distracted for a few frames, but she is going to despawn him regardless. He suddenly told her that his party is in dire need of a vanguard now. Apparently, Ganzu quitted adventuring because he is feeling depressed after seeing the executioner's overpowered ability. Anyways, she missed the part where that's her problem, so she asked him to finish this conversation. He suddenly told her that he wants her. As expected, she is going to sue and cancel him for harassment. He quickly told her that he wants her to become his party member. She rejected him again and informed him that all she wants is a peaceful life. Despite her rejection, He wants to know why did she despawn the dragon in the first place. She suddenly become very enraged and told him that she does not want to work overtime. After that, she keeps rambling to him about her work. As expected, she wants to keep working as a receptionist. Before she left, she warned him and demanded him to keep this a secret. She is going to despawn him for real if her secret is exposed. He is very scared, but he is going to tell her that he is never gonna get. Well, moving on the next day, when she wakes up, she did not feel refreshed at all. She is feeling down instead because her secret identity has been found out. She is willing to do anything to protect her job and her current lifestyle. At work, Jade came to see her again, and that made her very annoyed. During lunch break, he also came to meet her again. She is so done with him, so she spawned her hammer to despawn him once for all. She asked him to do his own job and roasted him for being a lazy bum. After that, she returned to her work. During her work, this guy, Slay, is causing trouble at the guild. He is requesting for a secret quest, but he was rejected because there is no such thing in the first place. However, he keeps raging at the receptionist for no reason. She could not bear seeing him bullies the newcomer any longer, so she intervened in their conversation. She told him that the secret quest does not exist. Despite that, he is a Karen, so he knows everything, and everything that he knows must be true. She is trying to explain to him, but he refused to listen. He even wants to beat her up for disobeying his request. Well, that is more like a threat compared to request. However, she is unfazed by this situation, and she is looking at him like he is some sort of garbage. I mean, who wouldn't? As a result, that pissed him off even more, and he is going to punch her to prove that he supports gender equality. Before he could do that, he was stopped by Jade. He asks Slay to back off and go home to meet his mom. Slay acts like he is obeying Jade. Then he punched Jade instead. However, he did not expect that Jade is far more powerful than him. Jade is very pissed off and warned Slay not to get close to Elena again. Slay is very angry, but he could not do anything and left the guild. He should thank Jade for saving his life, since Elena is going to bonk him with her hammer. She thanked Jade for helping her out and keeping her work. After that, she wants to know why is he here. Jade tries to change topic and ran away. In the meantime, Slay is very angry and he is emotionally unstable now. He couldn't accept that someone like her is just looking at him like some sort of trash. Well, that is expected since she can despawn him multiple times. Anyways, he suddenly saw a sleeping golem and it is restrained with magic or something. He knew that it is a raid boss and its power is pretty high. After thinking for a while, it seems like he is going to use that to get revenge on them. After a while, the golem is going on a rampage in the town. Jade is protecting the citizen from the golem. He has no idea why there is a raid boss in the middle of the town. He saw Slay on top of the golem. He told Jade that he is the one who is currently controlling the golem, and he is going to destroy Jade and Elena. In fact, he is going to destroy the city. The raid boss is using its power move against Jade. Luckily, he managed to defend against it. He asked the others to gather other adventurers. After that, Slay asked the golem to use its AoE attack. The golem launched a lot of gravel across the city. To make matter worse, the gravel turned into a mini golem. In the meantime, Elena is working as usual. She couldn't stand the commotion outside, so she went outside to have a look. She found out that Slay is the one causing trouble. As usual, she missed the part where that's her problem, so she is going back to work. Suddenly, she saw the golem using the gravel attack, and she realized that the gravel is flying toward a certain direction. She quickly used her skill and returned home immediately. When she reached her home, she found out that her house has been destroyed by the golem. I don't know how insurance in her world works, but she stated that her insurance is not going to cover that. As a result, she is very angry, and she is going to despawn that guy. Anyways, Slay is having a lot of fun wrecking others. Suddenly, his golem is under attack. It is Elena, and she is dressed up as the executioner. Slay does not know her true power, so he keeps making fun of her. Meanwhile, she is very angry at him for destroying her home, and the only place where she can be at peace. As usual, she jumped into the air and bonked the golem into oblivion. As a result, the raid boss was defeated in one hit. Slay is very scared shitless because he has so much to live for. She used the hammer on him, but she smashed the ground beside him as a warning. However, he has fainted. After that, Jade thanked her for saving the town, but she is not happy at all. Well, her house has been destroyed and she has nowhere to stay. She is so tired and done with her life. Jade saw that, and he used big brain and big balls, and asked her if she is willing to stay at his place for a while. Whoa, that is actually very dangerous, because you will be definitely cancelled if you do that. It does not matter if she has a place to stay or not, just don't say that to her. In fact, don't even talk to her at all, and just walk away to safety. Wait, don't forget to respect her for afar because she is a woman. Anyways, please sub to my channel for more survival tips like this. Well, moving on, she is very disgusted by that suggestion and rejected him harshly. He should have known better. In the meantime, someone is investigating the golem incident. It is the guild master, and he is very interested in finding the true identity of the executioner. So, he used his skill, which is kinda like time and space magic, to take a look at the executioner's face. I guess her identity has been exposed after all. Well, that is the end of my recap for this manga. This recap covers from chapter 1 to 5. If you are interested in the story, you can go ahead and read it. My source is from Manga Recap.